Hi my friends, this is Wayne Yap, and first off in this video, I would really like to honor you and celebrate that you are somebody that actually enjoys and watches these videos, because when you are somebody that actually watches and learns from videos instead of going to YouTube and watching random cat videos, I mean, I have nothing against you if you are that kind of person, but just the fact that you are investing your time into learning actually is gonna put you a lot ahead of everybody in your life. Whether your dream is to play poker high stakes or whether your dream is to start a successful business, in any way, if you're spending the time watching these training videos, you are so far ahead, and I'm so happy that you are that kind of person. So today, I'm actually going to talk about the 4 reasons that you should definitely take up coaching. And I mean this in the sense that I know that you know I'm a coach, but okay, the hands was a little bit off there. And to be honest, I'm telling you that getting coaching is something that is really essential in getting anywhere you want to go. All of the best sportsmen, they all have coaches. Pretty much like everybody performing at the highest levels, the presidents of the world, they all get coaching in their own various ways. Whether it's what to say, whether it is how to say these things, everybody can benefit from coaching. And one thing that I would love for you to take away from this video is to actually start getting coached. It doesn't matter if you get coached from me or you get coached from other people, whether you get coached for poker, for mental game, you get coached for your life, you get coached for business, you get coached for public speaking, being in front of video. If you get something out of this video and you actually go out of your way to find that coach for you, for whatever you want to get good at, I'll be really happy that I produced this video. So without further ado, I'll jump into the 4 things that I think are most important and why you should get coaching. The first is that where you are, arrow down where you want to go. What this means is pretty obvious. Maybe I shouldn't say obvious, but there are a lot of people that are or were where you are now and are where you want to go. How else will you be able to go there quicker? Or doesn't it make sense that if you are playing at mid stakes now and you want to get to high stakes player and you want to become a high stakes poker player, doesn't it make sense for you to actually find somebody that has been playing mid stakes before and has found the way to high stakes? Find one of that guy or find 3 of that guys and just go and learn from them, get coached by them. The reason is that they have the map, they have done that before, they have the blueprint. And if you could spend that little bit of money, I mean maybe it's even a significant portion of your bankroll sometimes, but it could help you go up in stakes and you could increase your chances of being able to reach there. How much would that mean to you? So that's the question that you must ask yourself. Reason number 2 for getting coaching is that it raises the stakes. I mean, I'm not saying that when you get coaching, you're gonna go up in stakes and play higher games. I'm saying that it raises your stakes in the sense that when you actually are getting coaching, you are usually paying for that coaching. In fact, you stand to gain a lot more when you are paying for coaching rather than getting free coaching. And if your coach is giving you free coaching, he's actually not doing you any favors at all, because you tend to remember much more when you actually pay for this kind of coaching. And what I mean by raising the stakes is that when you actually have that amount of money invested, you have that skin in the game, you are forced to perform better. And if your coach is someone that is good, he will hold you accountable. If you have these goals, you say you want to study for 10 hours a week, you want to use solvers, you want to use simulators, you want to program something, you want to get better, the coach is there to be accountable for you, or for you to be accountable to. And just by having that money and that accountability, it's really a huge thing. So maybe this would be raise your stakes and also accountability. And then there is number 3, investing in yourself. We talk about money and investing and a lot, and people always, I mean, I'm sure most of you or everybody in the world actually thinks a lot about investing in terms of money. You want to use your money to grow more money. But I want to challenge that belief in some ways, because I think that instead of always thinking about simply investing in making more money, investing in a house, investing in stocks, investing in Bitcoin or whatever you want to invest in, instead, the most resilient thing and the best thing you can do is invest in yourself. Because if you pick up skill sets and you pick up habits, or you pick up thought patterns and beliefs, mental models that actually bring you further along the journey, when you have these things, even if times get really tough, if somehow the world breaks into a war and you lose all your money when it's not your fault, when you actually have the skills, you got coached, you invested in yourself, you spend that time reading books or learning or watching videos, and mainly getting coached for the sake of this video, you have the ability to achieve all the things that you have achieved. After I spend so much time getting coached and investing in myself, I'm extremely confident, and I can tell you without a doubt that even if I lost all of my money, somehow, like let's say I decide to go crazy and invest all my money in a rubbish ICO, I mean, hopefully you know that because it's a cryptocurrency term where you might get scammed sometimes. If I lose all my money, I'm really confident because I've invested in myself. I can just go and grind, I can just go and play poker, I can just go and make businesses, I can just produce videos. I have all these skill sets that allow me to make more future money. And I like to really see that it's not about how much money I make right now, it's about which path I'm on. I want to be on the fast track. I want to be on the fast track towards, I mean, for me, my personal belief is that I want to educate people. I want to make money. I don't deny that I like making money. I want to have good relationships. I know that these are important things to me, and I want to make sure that I'm on the fast track to achieving these things. And investing in yourself allows you to choose what your priorities are and where you want to go, and then actually input that money on coaching, invest in yourself, and that helps you to get to where you want to go. And last point, number 4, blind spots. One of the most important things, and I'll repeat this to you again, the most important thing is that coaches help you to find your blind spot. They help you to find your blind spots. We all live in a world where it's very hard to be so self-aware because there's so many things around us, and a lot of times, if we're talking about poker specifically, we have leaks because we don't understand our blind spots. In real life as well, most of the leaks that we have are because there are things that happen on our subconscious level or things that we try to deny. There are all these blind spots that we can't see. When you get somebody who is a good coach from outside to come and take a look at your game or your life, they can actually notice blind spots that you might not see. They will notice leaks, and maybe leaks in your thought patterns. So when I actually do coaching for other people, I like to see how they distract. When I'm doing poker coaching, I would get them to play hands, and I would be behind them while they play the hands, and I would ask them their thought processes while they're actually taking the action. Because if they explain their thought process on hindsight, usually kind of changes, and when they're actually explaining it while they're playing, it forces them to not make any excuses. And this is what coaching can help you to do, to help you see and understand these blind spots. If it's just personal coaching, like I'm helping a friend out or somebody is in need, I can just ask them, why did they make that decision that they made? What were the thought processes that came to make those decisions? Why did they make that? Or why do they think they made that? And then I can kind of try to see if actually what they think of why they made it was actually the real reason that I think they actually made it. A lot of times we are just driven by some of our core needs. For example, we make decisions that help us go towards pleasure, and some of the times we are making decisions that help us go away from pain. Quite often our decisions are mainly based on these two things. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this session on coaching, because coaching is really, really essential, and I repeat again, I'm not doing this to tell you to get coaching from me. I'm just telling you this so that you would go out there and get coaching. Whoever it is from, I'm more than happy if you actually spend the time investing in coaching. I hope you like this video. Until next time, definitely go out there and grow that 1% more by getting coaching. Go and live relevantly, go and learn from a relevant coach, and then be bold in pursuing your dreams, whatever that might be.